So the number one reason, representing the culture, you know, I was born in Mexico.
Fire. What part?
So, DF.
Me
City.
too. I wasn't born there, but that's where my family's from.
Dope. That's it right there. So
Okay, yeah.
basically, I wanted to represent. I couldn't call myself Mexico.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Big Mexico, I felt like, nah, disrespectful too. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the small version of Mexico out
Okay.
here. So that's why I call myself. But it's a good thing that you said that, because there's another little guy that calls himself Lil Mexico.
Really?
But he's black. So it's like, I told him, I said, how would you feel if I was to call myself Lil Africa?
Damn, what did he say?
He didn't respond to it. It's kind of like a thing that's been going on for years, but it's like, I feel like I'm doing it for the culture. I got a reason. I'm also rapping in Spanish.
Yeah, facts.
Like I do the shit in Spanish for real.
And you were born in Mexico.
There you go. So it's like I got the right to use that. And it's
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Yeah, we've been going at it already, probably like 2-3 years.
Who you in the straight individual?
He's it's crazy because he signed to Lil Durk. So shout out to Lil Durk. I fuck with him and everything, but it's like it's crazy that he signed with them. He signed to another label, 3 years already.
His name is Lil Mexico?
Lil Mexico too, my brother. He's from South Carolina. His label said he likes drinking Coronas. That's why he called himself Lil Mexico.
I don't.
So it's like it's in a weird way for people to use that, and that's why I'm glad you kind of touched the first thing. About
Yeah, no.
is that.
No, well, let's talk about it, because I think the name should be like, that's just crazy, right?
Yeah, for him to call himself that, and
because he likes Coronas.
Yeah, and it's not like something for the culture. It's not even, you know, I can understand if he was half Mexican,
half black, huh?
cool. But it's like the same. If I was to call myself Lil Africa, it'd be a whole fucking controversy about it. Right?
Nah, most definitely. But I get what you're saying. It just sounds hella crazy. And then he didn't respond when you reached out about the name and shit like that, or
he just feels like it's he
feels like it's not that serious.
Yeah. And it's like I'm already doing the footwork everywhere. New York, Florida, out here in California, so
yeah.
Texas. So I'm pretty sure whenever he starts moving around, it's going, you know, people gonna get at him.
Yeah.
It. It's like, why you using the name?
Yeah, most definite. And I think just a lot of this shit is very controversial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially right now.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Right now
like
it's like a very touchy thing when it comes to Latinos and shit like that.
Yes, especially the Mexicanos, like the whole thing that they use in our culture.
Yeah, facts.
Tiger. I mean, we ain't gonna get deep into that. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, no,
that's
facts.
what's going on.
I mean, how'd you feel about that song?
Same way. It's like, why would you use the culture? Like I feel like you could do it, but in the way of bringing raza out.
Yeah, facts.
Like if you doing that, it's kind of like me. I always wanted to do a corrido, right?
A corrido, facts.
But I do rap. That's not my lane. So how I enter that was with Esteban Gabriel.
Which
super
is a
nice
very
with it. Yes, super
established.
known with it. That's his lane. So we kind of mix both of them together, and that's on the album, which is something that I always wanted to create, but I can't come out with that. I feel like that's disrespectful. That's not my lane. So for me to come out with a corrido on my own, I feel like it'll be disrespectful to our culture and what we got going on.
Facts.
Not me doing it with him and getting in his lane and him coming in my lane. It makes sense. And
I
that's
see what
I
you're
feel
saying.
like if you're gonna use the culture, do it in the right way.
Do it, represent it in a
respectful
way.
Yeah, to where we feel proud to be, you know,
supporters of the certain song.
Shit, buying the shit and streaming it and telling everybody about it.
Yeah, facts.
Instead of telling people what's going on with this guy.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. We appreciate y'all.